another fragrance that is really amazing if you just want to go to a warmer place, a little bit more sunny place, easygoing place. This is not a fragrance that makes me feel comfort in the same way as other fragrances that I'm going to mention in this video, but this is a fragrance that is so bright. It's like sunshine in a bottle to me. It's like long white beaches in a very warm country, or some island somewhere, maybe Hawaii. It's I don't know what it is with this one, because to a lot of people it's just it's a boring fresh citrus fragrance, blah blah blah. But to me it's not. It doesn't really smell like anything else I've smelled. I don't think there's some type of clones of this fragrance that I know of, at least, that are good or similar. And this one is not so much a fragrance that I would wear on special occasions, or if I'm going someplace that I want to feel very authoritative in myself, or I want to feel cozy. This is not that fragrance. This is just a splash on, really quick in the moment type of fragrance when I want to be on the run, or when I want to feel like I am in some very nice warm place, and it gives me a lot of energy. It gives me, it sounds so silly to say, but a little bit more hope of a brighter day and stuff like that. This is a good price value proposition in my opinion, and if you haven't tried this and you like citrus fragrances, of course I want you to try this fragrance. It's a very bright summer type fragrance that I really love, and even though it's not a fancy niche fragrance, doesn't really matter, I still love it. So one fragrance that is definitely a time traveler fragrance, or a mind traveler fragrance in my opinion, is Dior Homme Original. It's when weather's like this right now, when it's very windy, it's not so pleasing, and it's pretty cold, and you want to have some kind of comfort, and I gravitate towards this fantastic fragrance. It's like a warm hug from the person you really are fond of in your life, but maybe you don't have them so close at the moment, and you want something very comforting, it's a little bit of feminine smelling fragrance, but I really like it because it has some comforting vibe. I don't know if it's the iris or in this one that makes it so comforting for me, or if it's some type of sweetness, but it's really amazing, and it's really good if you just want to take it easy for a second, to think about what you want in life, to relax at home. This is not a fragrance that I wear when I want to get energetic, or want to go out and feel masculine and super confident. This is actually the opposite. This is a fragrance I wear when I just want to be home, just want to chill out in a nice warm cozy sweater, watch some series or something like that, and really just don't care about anyone else, don't care about how anyone else perceives the scent, and I can just relax and be at the moment. And also dream away, to be a little bit more comforting type of mindset. If you're really stressed out, I would really encourage you to at least try this fragrance once. And if you can't buy this, because I noticed that this is more easy to access in Europe, And of course, if you are in US or some other place in the world, you can also, of course, take the classic Dior Homme Intense, for example. That's a fantastic fragrance, pretty similar to this one. And also, if you have the original Dior Homme Original, so to speak, then it's even better. And this is a fragrance that really grows on you. So if you don't really like it in first sniff, give it a chance, because you might love it later on when this fragrance develops and it sits on your skin. I don't really love the opening, but when this sits on my skin for 30 minutes, it becomes something totally different. So this is one fragrance that really makes me mind travel, at least. Let me know what you feel when you wear fragrances like these. A fragrance that also has a very special place in my heart is, of course, a pretty new release from Dior, Dior Homme 2020. And this is not so much a mind-traveling type of fragrance, for me at least. This is just a all-day, everyday type of fragrance. Every situation, every scenario that I might want to involve myself in, or I want to get into a specific type of situation, I know I can feel like myself when I'm wearing this fragrance. And that's what it's all about, right? You want to feel like you when you wear a fragrance. It doesn't really matter if it's a fragrance or if it's a nice coat or whatever clothing you prefer to wear. You want it to wear it like you feel it's you, and you can be yourself, and you can be the best version of yourself as well. So this one, I can just spray along this one how much I want, and I will never get tired of this fragrance. And right now I'm standing here at the Öresunds bridge here in Malmö, and we have Denmark over there. And this is a mixture between nature and city life, basically, this fragrance. This fragrance I can wear when I'm out in the countryside if I want to, but I can also wear this in like a very urban city environment. Maybe if I'm hanging out in Malmö, maybe taking a beer with some friends, but I can also go out in the countryside here in Skåne and wearing this fragrance and feel really good about myself. So this is a fragrance that is also a compliment getter, just to get that little extra. Like it wasn't enough, that is very versatile and it works very well in all type of weather conditions as well, because it's pretty long lasting. So this for me is a nice fragrance that makes that little extra for me, and that's what it's all about, right? Whatever works. That's my mantra. Whatever works. If you like to take 2 beers after you come home from your work to make your day better, to make you feel better, and don't overdo it, then by all means do it. And if you like to eat cake, a little bit of cake every day, I think you should do that. I'm more of that mindset now, that you shouldn't limit yourself. And if you like something, if you really love something, and you have something that makes you feel better to get through the day a little bit easier in this life, that we have to support each other and do whatever it takes. So whatever works for you that are watching this video. And this is what works for me. Thanks so much for watching, my ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you the next time.